Hi guys, Aarvi here from ProPhysio Plus. Today we're going to be talking about elbow pain and why it is important to relieve the mechanism of injury. So please like this video, subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. So let's jump in. So what happens if tendinitis goes untreated? Well, tendinitis is nowadays referred to the umbrella term tendinopathy, and that's due to the causes of the injury. So untreated tendinopathy can develop into a degenerative tendon, and this can also cause permanent degradation of your tendons. It can also cause a tendon to rupture, which will require surgery to fix. A degenerative tendon unfortunately cannot return to its normal dense fibrous connective tissue. So when it reaches that stage, all you can do is manage the pain and symptoms to get through the activity required. So therefore it is vital to get on top of the injury and get onto the tendon straight away and before it gets to the degeneration stage. A common test or a common injury that we always get into the clinic is tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis. So this is a quick test that you can do at home to see if you're getting any of those issues. All you're going to do is, we've got a great mic here, you're going to grab a dumbbell and you're just going to rest it on your wrist and just use your other hand to pull it up, and we're just going to hold it there. And if you notice, initially it causes more pain and the pain is getting worse with time. It's normally an indication of more of a bursae issue, but if the pain initially is painful, then starts to reduce, it's usually a tendon issue. So we're going to get Mike to do this test for us. So place your elbow and you're going to use your other hand to assist because we don't want to use any other muscles. So get it to a position where you feel a little bit of work here. Good, and you're just going to hold it here. And you should feel a little bit of tension because a lot of the time tennis elbow injuries do occur when you do this kind of movement because it's a common extensor origin. So you got to find out when you're doing isometric loading or any kind of loading to the tendon is find the one that causes the most issue, and that's what we're going to work on. So let's say Mike gets pain in this movement through testing, and say it's reducing with a bit of time. This is the exercise we're going to give him. So relax, lower with both hands. Good. So that's the common test. And this goes straight into the exercise as well. So let's say he was getting symptoms and symptoms were getting better. We're going to do this as a hold. So you're going to bring it up with both, always move it with two, and then hold. And how long are we going to do it for? 45 seconds. Start, or if you can't tolerate 45, do less, 5 sets. And you do that once a day, twice a day if you can, but once a day every day. And you'll notice that the tendon will be able to take more load and the threshold will go up. So this is out of the protocol from Jill Cook, so hope this helps. Another great exercise for elbow pain or in the later stages is a Zotman curl because it works the muscle through different ranges, gets in supination and pronation. So what we're going to do is, we've got Mike here again, he's going to show us how the Zotman curl works. So you're going to go up, bicep curl, rotate, and it goes into pronation, so it turns over, then he goes this way, up, turn around, back down. So it works both areas and it works the whole elbow in one. So it's a great tool that you can do at home to strengthen up those elbow supinators and pronators.
All right guys, now it's time for the Quickfire QA, which is going to address common questions that we receive in the clinic. So the first one is, what causes elbow pain without injury?
Good question, Mike. So it can be due to a number of factors, and one main reason is overuse. Because many sports, hobbies and jobs require repetitive hand, wrist or arm movements, which causes high level of stress to the muscles, ligaments and joints, and that make up the elbow joint. Others include swelling of the bursae, arthritis, weakness, abnormal movement patterns.
Okay, so the next question is, what does a tendinopathy in the elbow feel like?
It may feel like a localized area of sharp pain on certain movements or a dull ache. In both cases, patients may feel a tightness of the muscles around the elbow joint, especially with movement. Pain does not improve with rest, as when you return to your normal activities, you're only going to overuse that muscle, so that's a key factor that it's a tendinopathy.
Next question is, where is the pain located within a tennis elbow?
The pain of the tennis elbow occurs primarily where the tendons of your forearm muscles attach to a bony bump on the outside of your elbow. So it's usually around this area. You can normally feel it, so because when you lift up here, all these activate. So pain can also spread into your forearm and wrist as well.
Okay, and that brings us to our last question. So Aarvi, when should you see a doctor for elbow pain?
So if your elbow pain is not improving or it's getting worse, pain and weakness are starting to spread to other adjacent areas of the body, such as the wrist and shoulder, and symptoms are starting to disrupt activities in everyday life.
So the next question is, what exercises are good for a tendon issue of the elbow?
So it'll definitely depend on the stage of what your tendon is in, especially for the elbow. So following Jill Cook's protocol, who's a tendon god, will be the best step forward. So a quick snapshot is that you have to do some isometric loading, as you can see in our previous video that we've shot, and doing that on a daily basis to build up tolerance and load capacity. So strengthening and improving the movement patterns will also help in loading the tendon correctly.
Awesome. Well, that finishes up our quickfire questions. We hope this served you well, guys, in helping you to manage your elbow pain. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, there you have it. We've laid out how you can relieve elbow pain and what can happen if it goes untreated. So please let us know how you went with it. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends, and we'll talk to you again soon. And remember, making healthy simple.